Hey, so this year, 2024, marks our 4 years in marriage with my wife, Jibal Wangari. And with us, we are blessed with two daughters. Tunaitanga degrees. So degrees mbili. One is Tandiwe and the other one is Lengiwe. But you see, I talk about a lot about business in this channel. So maybe mnajiuliza, why am I speaking about marriage? It's because when I was really thinking about the 4 years and where we have come, I have realized that my marriage, my wife, my relationship has played a very big role to me becoming a great entrepreneur. And number one is the issue of commitment. And I think most of us young people, especially those younger than me, below their 30s, they think that committing is something to run away from. They think that if you get married, mwanamke anakufunga. Ah, I don't think it's true. And to me, I think the fact that I'm committed to one woman and I'm walking this journey, my mind has already developed the principle of committing to something. But whether things are hard or easy, committing to that one person. And it has taught me a very important business discipline that you need to commit and you need to keep at something for a long period of time and it will work out. Number two, the woman in your life plays a big role to the success of you as a person and anything that you do. When I am very, very disappointed and very, very discouraged in my business, whether things are not working, whether we have lost some money, the person who makes me wake up in the morning encouraged is my wife, who believes in me more than anybody else does. And that makes me wake up in the morning so confident that even when I come to your office or I go to a client's office, there's no other affirmation I will need that I'll have a successful day in business than what my wife told me in the morning. And Jewel, my wife, has played a very big role, especially number one, our business. I started business when I was a bachelor, so I met her when I was in business, and she really has stuck with me, especially in times when I was extremely broke. She can tell you one day in her own podcast how she has supported me financially. She has been with me when I have no money. Sometimes I take risks and money get lost. I mean, I'm a risk taker, and her being there and supporting me and saying, "Hey, let's do this." Her believing in me and telling me, "Jonathan, you'll eventually make it one day, not to worry." Let me tell you, that is more than anything. I have heard even from many other entrepreneurs that I listen to that their relationship, their wives, the person who becomes your spouse or your partner plays a big role to who you become and what becomes of you as a person. The encouragement, the self esteem, I mean, this peace of mind when you come home. Huko nje maclient wamekuchapa, macompetitor wamekumaliza, but unakuja home unapata mtu mwenye anakumaliza pia. I mean, your life will be short lived, but hata ukitandikwa nje ukuje nadi to a person who encourages you, a person who makes you feel good about yourself, a person who sees you as important and that you will succeed. It means more than anything. And it means, I'm telling you, it means more than anything. To all the people that wonder why I am so passionate about my marriage, is because it brings me together. I mean, when I come home, I see my wife and my two children. When naendea kutafutia huko nje, it just makes a difference. I mean, nikikuja mimi kwa ofisi yako, akili yangu inagonga vitu mbili. I want to make you happy as a client, number one. And number two, I have people that are depending on me and I love them so much. So this thing has to work because of both of us. And that whole motivation just becomes something else. So that's how my marriage, it's an important factor and building block to my entrepreneurial business. The first test character of a successful entrepreneur is commitment. Please commit to that one person. Usirukaruke. Wacha historia ya kurukaruka, achana nayo. Stick to that one person. Focus on that person. It will train you a whole lot of discipline of focusing on something. Because to be a successful business and entrepreneur, you need focus and commitment. Start with your family at home. Start with that woman at home. And it has been a very different setting right now. I'm just at home chilling. Nikirekodi kitu ilikuwa ni 8/8, our anniversary. Na ni siku ya maandamano. So sikutoka home. But I just felt, let me tell you this, because my wife has played a big role to who I have become and we are growing together. And I would want to implore you, stick to that partner of yours. And when you decide to get one, if you don't have one, stick to them. And when you're choosing one, choose a person who, you know that when you're choosing that person, they play a big role to who you become. So make a wise decision. Cheers.